What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel, and today I want to talk to you about what you should do if you're a teenager and you want to get started in property. Now here's the thing, if you're a young person, if you are a teenager, or if you're just below the age of 25, 30, like myself, you've got an incredible gift. By watching this video, you have an amazing gift. Not this video, although this video may be a gift, but the gift that you've got is time and awareness. You've got all the time in the world, you've got so much time. But the other thing you've got is awareness. Not many people that are teenagers or young people in general are even thinking about how to invest their money wisely. Not many people are thinking about getting into property. Not many people, not many teenagers especially, they're not thinking about managing money, about building wealth, about creating cash flow, about investing wisely. They're not doing that. So just the fact that you're watching this video means that you are clearly aware about property investing. And so you've got two incredible gifts. You've got awareness and you've got so much time. So in this video, I want to give you 3 tips, 3 things that I would have loved to have started when I was 16 years old, 17, 18 years old, and wanting to get started in property, or if I was even aware of what property could do and what the potential is with property. This is what I would have loved to have heard when I was that age. The first one is this: use the time that you have to learn and get very, very well educated. The reason this is really, really important is because if at 16 years old you are getting educated, if you're a young person getting educated young, then that means that you are going to be head and shoulders above the competition as you get older. If you start now learning exactly what it takes to invest in property, if you learn about calculating return on investment, if you learn about how to use other people's money, if you learn just understanding things like what is a bridging loan, things like that, if you can get your head around those things before you even become an adult, that is going to put you way ahead of the competition, way ahead of other people in the years to come. So use this time that you've got to really invest in your knowledge. Learn, watch YouTube videos, read books, okay, you need to read. Everybody says this, but it's so true. Read Robert Kiyosaki's book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad. It will change the way that you think. If you don't like reading, get it on audiobook, whatever, but just make sure that you consume the information that's in that book, because it's a game shifter. It shifts the way that you think about money, how you should look after money, how money should look after you and work for you rather than you working for money. It's just an amazing book. So the point that I'm making is get educated. Keep watching my YouTube videos. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments. Genuinely, I try my best to respond to everybody. I get so many comments and Instagram DMs and all that stuff. So I try and get back to everybody, but I can't always. But I will really try and answer any questions that you've got, because I want to be able to help. I want to help you in this learning process of getting educated, increasing your knowledge so that you can beat the competition as you get older and you're ready to start investing. Look, if you find this content helpful, if you find it useful, just these quick, short points, then make sure that you click the subscribe button. I'm releasing content like this every single Sunday. I'm trying to release them every single week. I'm potentially looking at upping it as well, so that there's going to be more content coming out. But if you like this type of thing, if you're interested in business, if you're interested in property investing, then please make sure that you click the subscribe button, click the bell notification as well, so that you don't miss an upload. And also make sure that you click the like button, because it really helps the YouTube algorithm push my videos to more and more people, so people can get more educated about property. The second thing I want to recommend is this: start building a business. Now, it doesn't have to be some massive, humongous business. It can be, like, if you've got the ambition for that, if you've got the drive for that, do it. But just do something, okay? Learn how to make money, okay? Learn the basic principles of marketing, how you can buy a product, raise the value and sell it in a different context or in a different way, or by improving it and then selling it. Learn a skill that you can then monetize. Whatever it is, do something where you are practicing and getting something where you can build a business around it, even if it's just a small side hustle. I hear so many people who are in property who talk about how back in school they were the ones selling sweets in the playground and all that stuff. It's because If you start young and you learn what it takes to sell, to trade, to market, to make money, and then also the lessons you'll also learn from that is how to manage money well. It doesn't matter if you're making £50 a month or 500, 5,000, 50,000 pounds a month. It doesn't matter. The fact is, you are learning the process of buying and selling and exchanging trades and all that kind of thing to make money. And it can just be the tiniest amount. It could just be that you buy something on eBay dead cheap and then you sell it for a bit more and you make a small profit. Whatever it is, you're learning the skills of selling, you're learning the skills of marketing. You're getting to know these skills, these things that will really, really significantly help you in the years to come, especially when it comes to property. You'll learn skills like negotiation, just on a small scale, and therefore the risk is much, much lower. But that's my second point. Build a business. Do something that you can learn how to make money and also manage money. And the third point that I want to make is network. Make sure that you are networking and networking with the right people. Something I've learned over the last few months, and it is just so unbelievably true, is that in business, in property, relationships are key. Relationships are so important. And so if you can network with the right people, okay, not just anybody, you don't need to go to a networking event and just, speak to anybody and let absolutely everybody fill your head with different ideas. That's something I started doing. When I first got started, I kind of just went to a bunch of events. I went to trading events, I went to networking events, and I let everybody have a say into how I should build my business, how I should build a property portfolio. But as you can imagine, like 100 different people have 100 different ways of doing it. And so I'd commit to something. I'd be like, yeah, I'm going to do this. Yeah, that sounds like a great idea. And then somebody else would speak to me and go, that's a terrible idea. You should do this. You should do this. And you just get bombarded with so much information. So make sure that you strategically pick the right people that you that can help you and elevate you to where you want to be in business and in property. A lot of people ask me, oh well, how will I know that? How do I know who the right people to network are? And I just ask a really simple question: who do you want to be more like? When you look at them, when you look at where they've got to with business, where you look at their drive, you look at their passion, their enthusiasm, their income, when you look at their property portfolio, when you look at where they've got to in property and in business, you just need to ask yourself, do I want to be there? Do I want to replicate that? Do you know what I mean? Because you can have, 50, 60-year-old people saying, this is how I did it, this is how I built my empire, and they've got 3 or 4 houses. Now that's great, that's cool, that's fine, but for me, I don't want to wait till I'm 50 to have 4 houses, so I'm probably not going to listen to them on how they built their property portfolio. I want to listen to the 20, 25, 30-year-olds who are building huge property portfolios that have 50, 60, 70, 80 houses in just a few short years. Those are the kind of people that I want to be networking with and people that I want to be spending time with, because that's who I want to be more like. I hope that makes sense. But that's it for today's video, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure that you smash the like button. Make sure that if you have any questions, that you comment them below. I'm going to try and respond to every single one. So please make sure that you do that. If you are in a situation where you want to start learning, building, networking, growing, then make sure that you put that down in the comments below. It'd be great to hear some awesome feedback from you guys. Also, make sure that you click the subscribe button and click the bell notification, as you guys know, and I will see you in the next video.